And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Randle passes to McDaniels. Wade with the block. Here's Edwards. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley dishes to Garland. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with it. Outside Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Garland. His last outing with 20 points. Wade finds Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Edwards against Mitchell. McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Randle against Mobley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the inside. And Randle throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randle to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell against Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Garland after the basket by Minnesota. Shoots from the right block. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels in the post. Wade is covering. DiVincenzo against Garland. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Still yet to score.
He's the kind of player that even the best defense has no answer.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley outside. Wade passes to Mobley. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Mike Conley's checked in for McDaniel. And Cleveland also making a change. Karis LeVert's checked in for Dean Wade. And here are the Cavaliers now. Pass to LeVert. Sinks the three-pointer.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dante DiVincenzo. A switch here also for Cleveland. George Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Here is Conley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. To the middle. Teardrop shot. Garland with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Niang. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, Randall is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. Conley, the pass to Reid. Lays it up off the glass.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell with it. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Randall. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And good that time.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake it.
At the buzzer!
That is how you finish it.
Yeah. Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Cavaliers leading. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got George Niang. He's out there with Karis LeVert. Allen is out there with Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Niang. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Down low. Here's Niang. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Shoots. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention, carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Wade's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. LeVert against McDaniel. LeVert kicks to Wade. Pass to Jerome. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for that day. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Rudy Gobert.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Conley against Garland. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Reed's got 7 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Garland the pass to Jerome. Pass to LeVert. From deep three-point territory. Rebound Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now, Alexander Walker. Good, nice job down low. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead. Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Wade kicks to Garland. Pass to LeVert. Here's Wade. Garland with it, over by Conley. Allen, a screen on Conley. Garland, that's for 2. Nice jump shot, good.
The efficiency of Garland is something this man believes that he can make every shot.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Hawks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
LeVert against McDaniel. LeVert the pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson a screen on DiVincenzo. That gives them the lead. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Randall against Wade. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over LeVert. Misses off the left iron. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Mobley in for Wade. And so he hits both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. And they get it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
No good on that one. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence
when he needs to be.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Back to Garland. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. Mitchell against Edwards. Over Mitchell. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Edwards.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the fair. Half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
You look at Cleveland. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 plus 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. The lead is 2. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts the move on. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Edwards against Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. And it's sent back by Allen. Mobley kicks to Garland. Mobley a screen on DiVincenzo. And Mobley throws it down.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Randall surveying the D. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Wade. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Back to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Garland. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Randall.
With or without the ball, Randall moves so well for a big.
Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And that one misses. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
And he's good on the second.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, the point. Come on and get down for your Timberwolves breaking the game.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 17 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Allen against Gobert. Randall outside. Shot clock at 3. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Even with the defender all over, Randall sticks with his play and forces that shot through.
Garland against DiVincenzo. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. There's a break in the action, so let's now take a look at the teams with the highest field goal shooting percentage. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second, the Cavaliers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, yes! Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And that one falls for Allen.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Edwards against Mitchell. Mobley a screen. Mitchell with the bounce pass. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
Back to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Randall. Edwards, a screen on Mobley. Randall down low, working on Allen. Randall no good. Cleveland leading by 7. Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. DiVincenzo with it to the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Wade. And here is Mitchell. Over Edwards. Wade has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Wade's got 5 points so far.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Cleveland, George Niang, he's checked in for Mobley. Karis LeVert comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Alexander Walker finds Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment here to see the numbers for Mitchell. Putting up about 22 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
And that one falls for Reed. And so he makes both from the line.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Alexander Walker.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They double him with Mitchell. Alexander Walker with the ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Ingles against LeVert. Good work defensively by Ingles. Timberwolves trail by 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Strus, still without a basket. From deep three-point land, drains it from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. LeVert out there with George Niang. Then there's Garland. Then there's Wade. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Wade passes to LeVert. Inside. Left block shot on the way. And that one drops for him. And it's 7 points for Wade.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 4. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Out to Conley. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Jerome. Back to Garland. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Ingles passes to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Conley, and it's Wade with the rebound. And it's Wade with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. Garland attacking. Pass to Niang. Lock at 6. Wade outside. Pulls it up. Niang, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Reed against Garland. Now, here's Ingles. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Niang. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Conley against Garland. And it's in there. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants the
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for LeVert. Mobley comes in for George Niang. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Mitchell. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Mobley misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall finds Gobert. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. McDaniels against Wade. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
We see it night in and night out. It is just too hard to knock Garland off of his rhythm.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Well shot.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards drawing the double team. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Edwards against Mitchell. Spins. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timberwolves trail by 4. And 1:01 left in the game. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Mitchell, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Not any better late game right now than Donovan Mitchell.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Over Mitchell. The The Cavaliers pull it in. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. 2 shots. Wade.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
2 shots. Donovan Mitchell.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Minnesota calls timeout. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Timberwolves breaking dance through. Make some noise.
They really need to score.
No mistakes right now.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
Offensive rebound for 3, Edwards, and that falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Darius Garland.